Tonight, we have a first-hand account from a victim in yesterday's crime spree through Lehigh Acres. Thanks for being with us at 10 o'clock. I'm Patrick Nolan. Two young men now in custody. The Lee County Sheriff's Office has now released detailed reports that break down what happened minute by minute. Fox 4's KENAN Scott was on this story from the moment it broke yesterday. You saw it during our 6 o'clock news. And now walk us through what we learned today.
Well, Patrick, as I'm sure you can remember last night, we were still trying to wrap our heads around what exactly happened. And so was the Sheriff's Office. But after talking to the victims, the witnesses, and now the two men that are in custody, the Lee County Sheriff's Office gave us a more clear idea today of how this all played out. It all started at 28th Street Southwest and then ended on Gerald Avenue North, where deputies stopped the suspects with a pit maneuver. But a lot happened in those 8 miles in between.
Has visual.
New video from up above the high-speed chase through Lehigh Acres on Wednesday. Lee County Sheriff's deputies trying to stop these two men, Demetrius Beckworth and Willie Bell, who they say were in that silver Honda Accord. Their first stop, according to deputies, was at a home on 28th Street Southwest. I got to speak to the victim whose home was robbed, and he tells me that he did not want to be identified, but it was a scary experience for him.
I was sitting in the garage and 3 men arrived, and I didn't see where they came from.
His retelling of the incident matches Lee County police reports.
Pointing guns at me. They told me to give them money. They started searching me, my phone, my wallet, and they started looking there. Then when they made their way inside the house, inside was my brother's wife and 2 children.
He says he tried not to let the men inside the house, but when he resisted, the men hit him on the head with a pistol. He says that he feared for the safety of his family.
They went inside. They searched the living room, and that was it. They found nothing, and then they went out.
He says after the men were gone, he immediately called the police, which led them to being able to identify the suspect's vehicle, starting the pursuit that was captured on LCSO video in real time. After an attempted traffic stop, the suspects took off, hitting 2 vehicles in the process while heading southbound on Gunnery Road, before tearing onto Gerald Avenue North, and ending with the deputy's vehicle pitting them against some trees.
The Sheriff's Office says Beckworth was the driver of the car and that deputies were also able to locate a firearm lying on the ground next to the vehicle. We still don't have the name of that third suspect that the victim mentioned, but hope to know more in the coming days. Live in the studio, KENAN Scott, Fox 4.
Thank you, KENAN. That chopper